This is a video of a guy who is dancing. He's very happy. He's showing his talent to other people. But sad news is that, his happiness didn't last for long. This is another news of a guy who was playing badminton in Oman, Muscat. He died. I was thinking that this kind of death is happening because of the exercise itself, high intensity exercise. That is the reason. But these two incidents were telling me that exercise is not the real reason. There is another reason. And that's what we are going to discuss in this video. My name is Jovi Samal. If you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome and happy new year. In my YouTube channel, I am sharing with you tips and tricks to improve your health. So if you want your health to be improved in 2023, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's jump into the topic today. Exercise and heart attack. What is the relationship? Why this is happening? And what's something we have to do to protect our health? Because we are all doing exercise to keep our body healthy, but there are a lot of people are dying these days while doing exercise. So what is the reason why this is happening? And what are some of the things we have to do? If you are an exercise person, if you go to the gym or if you do any type of exercise, even if you don't do any exercise, what is some of the symptoms? What is some of the body's warning signs? We have to be very careful. If you are ignoring these warning signs, these are some of the consequences that can happen. This is a study published in the National Library of Medicine where they tested 81 people who died while doing exercise. 23% of the people died while doing golf, 20% while doing jogging, 11% died during swimming. 88% of the people from this group died because of ASHD. They already had an underlying heart disease, but I don't know they are aware or they just ignore the warning sign. But these people already have a heart disease, and that heart disease is the reason why these people died during exercise. Heart is an important organ. Your heart will not survive without oxygen and blood for a long time. When somebody is collapsed on the ground and that heart is not getting enough blood and oxygen within 4 minutes, that person is going to die very fast. That is why heart disease is one of the dangerous diseases. Many people are dying these days because of heart disease. There are two conditions that can cause this heart unhealthy, and one is inflammation. When the heart is attacked by a virus, that heart is inflamed. Or second is, our heart need oxygen and blood. Your heart is getting these two things through pipes or pumps, right? Arteries. And if the artery is filled with let's say bad cholesterol, then artery will not get enough oxygen and blood. Our heart is not healthy, then we are in the dangerous situation. If you are playing any sports, if a heart patient is doing exercise, it's not really recommended for heart patients to do any type of exercise. Make sure you check with your doctor whether you can do any type of exercise and what kind of exercise you can do. If your doctor is not recommending you to do any type of exercise, then don't do, because you have to make sure that your heart is very healthy. Your heart, without oxygen and blood, your heart will not survive for a long time. 4 minutes is maximum your heart can survive without oxygen and blood, right? This is why it is it is a critical thing. When somebody is fainted or when somebody is falling down because of this heart issue, that person need immediate attention. The person didn't get immediate attention, then a sudden death is the result. Nowadays, medicine is improved a lot. There are a lot of tests we can do. One of the tests what we can do is called CRP. So if you want to know whether your heart is inflamed, you can go for a CRP test. CRP test means C reactive protein test. After finding the CRP test result, if you find out that your heart is inflamed, then find out why this heart is inflamed, right? Solve that problem. Second is, check the cholesterol level. What type of cholesterol level you have to check is already explained in one of my previous video. I will put a link here, so make sure you check that video. Go for a cholesterol test. If there is too much of bad cholesterol in your system, then you are in the dangerous category as well. So don't go for any hard exercise unless you have a recommendation from your doctor. Reduce the bad cholesterol. Find out why you have bad cholesterol. Reduce it. If you are overweight or obese, you are already in the dangerous category for many diseases, including heart attack. There can be a heart attack that can happen if you are not really solving that underlying overweight, obesity. One of the things what we do to reduce body fat is exercise, but there is another thing what we can do to reduce this body fat is through diet, right? You can eat healthy food, and when you eat healthy food, your body will get rid of that body fat. Intermittent fasting is the best option what you can do to reduce body fat. Another, you are having any chest pain, don't ignore chest pain, right? If you're having a chest pain, don't just think that okay, chest pain is gone, so I am fine. No, don't do that. Just go and do a test. Check your heart health. If you're having difficulty breathing, especially if you lie down on a floor, make sure you do a test. You can do a test even right now, right? Lie down on a floor and try to breathe. If you are having difficulty breathing, then it is an indication that you need to take care of your heart. If you don't take care of your heart, if you don't solve this problem, soon there can be a heart attack that can happen. So to avoid that, make sure you solve that problem. Third symptom our body is naturally showing us to take care of our heart is when you are going for sleep, and if you get up unable to breathe, right? That is another indication. Sometimes snoring people, that is another indication that you have to be very careful. You have to check your diet, you have to fix your health condition, right? This is a warning. This is an indication your body is giving you to take care of your health. Start taking care of your health. Another symptom your body is showing is you check your leg. If your leg is inflamed, if you have swollen leg, this is another indication that you have an underlying heart issues. So make sure you check these warning signs, and if you have any of these warning signs, then make sure you check with your doctor, do a test, ask doctor whether you can do any type of exercise, check your diet. These are some of the things you have to do to keep your body healthy. Again, exercise is not the underlying reason as per this study. It is the underlying heart condition. If your heart is already unhealthy, then when you are doing exercise, that is going to speed up the death, right? So if your heart is already inflamed, try to solve that problem. If your heart is having too much of bad cholesterol, or if the heart is filled with the plaque, solve that problem. Do a test, do that CRP test. These are some of the things what we can do to protect our health. So I hope this video is useful. Please make sure you hit that like button, and I will talk to you soon with another interesting video. Take care.